What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We back with another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, man, dude, are any of y'all tired of the rain? I'm sick of it. It's been raining every freaking day, man. Every freaking day. But y'all, I got a bunch lined up. I got one tonight. I got one tomorrow night. I got two next week. Get some pretty big names in here, man. I'm hoping that I can make the Best Believe interview come through. But we got Andrew Sixberry's brother tonight. Sorry, I messed it up. I got tongue tied. We got HMO Sambo tomorrow. We got Country Cody next week. We got Mike Sons next week. I hope y'all are having a good day, man. Adam says shit can't buy a can't buy a raindrop down here. 104. Damn, bro, that's hot. Oh, yeah, man, it's been raining every single day, bro. Like every day, man. It won't stop. It can't get right. I hope this show goes well because y'all know when it rains up here where I live at, the stream yard don't want to act too good, man. So, but um, yeah, so it don't go too good when it's raining. But so far, so good. But I want to touch on something, man. I know y'all don't know much about South Carolina where I live, but in Gaffney, South Carolina, a couple days ago, about 7 o'clock in the morning, there were a couple of teens riding around in the morning time looking for trouble. They rolled up on another teenager that was waiting at the bus stop for the bus. I take it they had some prior beef. Um, so the two guys rolled up on one guy. They got out of the car. They thought they was gonna dog him. They thought they was gonna stomp him out and jump on him, lynch him and shit. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, that one boy whooped those two boys' ass. Well, you know what happens in these days and time. What happens? Them boys couldn't take that ass whooping. They didn't like it. It hurt the pride. So what do? They pulled out a gun and shot and killed the little boy. Shot and killed him. That's sad, man. That kids nowadays, for one, getting into trouble they be getting in, wanting to jump somebody, all that gang banging bullshit, and they got mad because they got their ass whooped. They pulled out a gun, shot and killed the boy, and in the process, they started shooting at the school bus because the school bus had just pulled up, about to pick the other little teenager up. Well, there was some younger kids on there, man. There was some Head Start children on there. So these kids were jumping out the. Yes, it does, Adam. Very much so. These kids were jumping out the bus windows and shit, trying to get away from it, man. So what I'm asking y'all is, do y'all think that the bus drivers nowadays should be able to carry a gun? Should the bus drivers be able to carry protection and concealed carry to protect these kids, man? Because the world's getting crazy. I think if the bus drivers are vetted and the school teachers are vetted, that they should be able to conceal carry. This is my opinion, man, because the world's getting too damn crazy these days. But yeah, man, like I said, man, we got Mr. At the Six on the show tonight, man. He's an underground rapper. He makes some very different music, man. I'm really intrigued and curious about his music, man, because we have a lot in common. He uh he said teachers here can carry. But we have me and we have a lot in common, man. We both fond of like conspiracies and music, and he said he's been looking into the country rap lane, but he makes underground rap music too. Like I said, he's Andrew Sixberry's brother, the pro skater Andrew Sixberry. He's done some filming. He's done a little bit of everything, man. So I'm gonna send him the link right now, and this is how I do it, man. I always come on and do my introduction, then I send the link to the guest. But we're gonna get into some shit, man. We're gonna get into some shit and see where it goes. You know, I hope it turns out to be a good show. I just sent him the link. Hopefully he gets it. But yeah, man, I wish. I said on a show a while back that the flock cameras. I was talking about these flock cameras, and I said I didn't think they made it to my state yet. But I was wrong about that. I'm sorry, I lied to y'all. They got them in Bowling Springs, South Carolina, and I used to go to Bowling Springs High School. So, man, this is another invasion of privacy. And I got to thinking about this stuff, man. All these devices that we get on, the face recognition, the passwords, you putting your phone number and email address all over Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, man. They're just that's just a log. That's a log of all your private information, bro. So one way or another, they're gonna get you. So I'm about to, any app that asks for your like very personal information, man, I'm about to get rid of it, I think. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tim Six is in the building. What's up, bro?
How's it going, J-DAWG?
Can you hear me?
Not much, man. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Cool.
So, man, as everybody knows, man, I had your brother on here a while back, man. He's a cool dude, man. Hats off to him, man. He hooked my son up with a skateboard and shit, man. He's a very cool individual. And then me and you had got to talking, man. We got a lot in common, bro. So
Yes,
first
sir.
and foremost, what was you born and raised at?
I was born in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Then I, like, right off the bat, like my dad lived in Jupiter. My mom was like kind of in Jupiter and Fort Lauderdale, but when she had me, she was in Fort Lauderdale. But I'm Jupiter raised, Palm Beach County.
Yeah, I'm in South Carolina, man. Born and raised. And it ain't brought me nothing but trouble and aggravation, man. I wish I could move away from here, bro. I want to move to like Alaska or Tennessee or something, man, to get away from everything, you know? Live out way far away from everybody.
It's like that everywhere you go.
Yeah. But I think it'd be cool to live in Alaska, like for real, man. I think so. But that's a tough place to live from what I see, man. You gotta pretty much fend for yourself way out in the boonies. Freezing
Yeah,
cold
I got
weather,
a buddy that's out there, and actually my girl's brother's out there right now in Alaska.
I think it would be pretty cool. I watch a couple of shows and stuff on TV that like highlight the life of people that live in that kind of area. But so I was looking across your YouTube, man. I seen a bunch of songs that you got, man. You make some very different music, bro. Like it's very
A
different,
lot of
man.
different
Very
stuff.
different. Yeah.
I'm I'm like not one kind of genre, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
I shoot for everything kind of. I grew up with a lot of different music, so that's kind of where it comes from.
Okay. Yeah, there was one.
So like,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say like a lot of like alternative, hardcore type stuff to like techno, wub kind of deal. Just everything, man. Electronic. I grew up, listening to 90s music, so it was never one thing.
I had made a post about something the other day, and it had to do with conspiracies, and you chimed in. So I'm like, this is crazy. It's blowing my mind that we have so much in common. That I had just made a song about the government and stuff, and then I made that post. So that's the song that I listened to that, dude, and I was like, wow. Like that's one of the things I want to get into, man. Like, I don't know what all conspiracies that you believe in or whatever, but there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, man. Like, uh, it's just becoming a surveillance country, man. Like, you can't get away from the cameras and like all the devices. Like, there's no privacy no more, man. Like, none whatsoever. So
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, dude, growing up, like being born in the 80s and 90s and everything kind of being like, kids running around doing whatever you want till the lights came on and you came home, to like now it blows my mind, dude. Like, you can't even walk out the door without 20 cameers on you. And
that was
for someone like me, I don't look for too much attention, or it's just weird, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think a lot of it goes against our rights, man. Like,
It is. It, you know, in a way it is. Like if I was walking around with this, I can't go into like businesses and start filming. I'm gonna get kicked out.
yeah,
You know.
but they can
So,
have cameras up.
but they can have cameras. You know.
Yeah,
But like when you're in public, you do have a right to film. But you know, there's kind of like a respect kind of deal. You know.
right, right. But
And
they all say there's no respect of privacy in public nowadays. That's their loophole that they throw. But I just, man, it's just like I said, it's invasion. There's another content creator I watch. His name's Tommy G. I don't know if you know who he is. He uh he went around to all the flock camera facilities in one of his episodes, and it's like kind of contradicting because they were all like, "Oh, you can't be here, you can't do that," and Tommy would say, "Oh, I'm just surveilling. It's for your safety." And they didn't like that stuff. And by the time he got to the main headquarters, they had they had called the police and called the main manager, telling them that Tommy had been to every facility, so they was watching him like everywhere he went. And I just thought it was ironic, that we make all these cameras, but we don't want you filming us. And they say they're
I
just
like the
license
one
plate
guy that
readers.
went into he went into City Hall and he goes, "Okay, well, I approve of these flock cameras. So being that I want to start a system up that
Yeah,
films the
I seen that.
mayor, films
Yeah,
he's like, we want to put a camera in the mayor, the mayor's front. Dude, that one
yeah,
had me, man. I was like, yes, that's what we need.
yeah.
Like
I
put it in
seen
their
that.
face what they do to us.
Yeah, I seen that. I mean, I reposted it on Facebook, bro. He was dead on, spot on with that, man. Like, yeah. And they say they're just license plate readers, bro. But there's been several authoritative figures that have been arrested for using those cameras for facetious motives, stalking their ex
Yeah, yeah.
girlfriends.
They're
So,
stalking ex-girlfriend.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
horrible, man. Like
yeah, yeah.
with technology, people will abuse it. I always said it. I knew it from day one,
Hmm. Yeah. So, another conspiracy that I really really sunk my and went down the rabbit hole on is this weather thing, man. Like what's the name of it? What the harp, whatever the name, whatever that is, where they control
The
the
cloud
clouds,
maker.
and then
Yeah.
and
The
then they do
storms,
the cloud seeding
the
too
uh
with this stuff they
the
spray in the air.
earthquakes in
Yeah.
Antarctica.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then I heard a story the other
I
day.
don't doubt it, man. I mean, we've been around here for this
Yeah.
long and we've done a lot of stuff that a lot of this stuff just it's unexplainable.
Hmm.
So I don't doubt it. I really don't.
So, did you hear where what was it? NASA spent either 84 million or 84 billion dollars on a program to help with the August 12th loss of gravity for 7 seconds. Did you hear about that?
Um Maybe partially, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. A little too much.
So,
I don't know.
see, see, they said we was gonna lose gravity for 7 seconds on August 12th. Well, August 12th passed, and we didn't lose gravity. So where did that 84 million go? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
I don't know. There's some
it's
out there that just I don't know if it's for clicks or especially with AI now too, it just makes it so horrible to know like real from fake.
right.
You know?
Yeah. And
It's just
I
it's
just
new times, dude. It's chaotic,
yeah,
to tell you the truth.
yeah. I wish I had a time machine where I could go back to the 80s, man. All this new technology, it drives me crazy. And like to think that all they have to do is press a button and set off an EMP or something like that, and everybody that's got debit cards and stuff like that, we're all screwed.
Just cut
You're not
off.
gonna be able to get a hundred. Yeah, completely cut off. And then what's gonna happen? There's gonna be wild chaos in the streets, man. It's It's just gonna be crazy, bro. What else is I'm really big into the paranormal, but I don't think it's like, figures walk like flying around in white sheets or something like that. I think it's all like all demonic, man. Like I just think it's demons is what I think. That's another one that I'm into. Um, and the biggest thing that's going on right now, they keep talking about the Epstein list, and
I don't even want to get into that, man. That's just some
eh,
weirdo shit.
yeah. I will
That's
say
it.
this:
It makes me
I was
sick,
all
honestly.
I was all pro Trump in the very beginning, but now not so sure about that. Not so
Never
sure
been
about that.
really into the government, as you can tell from my songs.
Yeah, I hate it, bro. I hate it. And I hear all these people talking about there's ways that you can change your status, like from being a U.S. citizen to a state national or something like that. And I'm just wondering how you actually go about that, because in the end, they say you don't have to have a driver's license, you don't have to have insurance. You have a God-given, inalienable right to freely travel upon everywhere. So you don't have to have a driver's license unless you're driving for commercial reasons. So that's just something else that I've been trying to dig into. But yeah, man. So you said we had stuff in common with the conspiracies and everything. So I know your brother was saying that you had done a lot of filming back in the early, like the 80s or so, or something like that. Can you
Well,
elaborate
like
on that a little bit?
2000s. Yeah, I mean, I was born in the 80s. I was born in 85. Uh, but yeah, I mean, we did a lot of skating, a lot of filming. I had a production company, still do, called MSC or
Okay.
Mayhem Productions. Yeah, we went around the country, filmed, got a bunch of shots, good times. I always was like into filming and skateboarding and whatnot growing up. Same deal pretty much with Andrew. I'm just an older version.
Yeah. So what happened with the? He said he was talking something about a show that y'all had, like a television show or something like that.
Yeah, it was called like the Betty series,
Okay.
and it was like an all girls skate kind of ordeal. Had like girl skaters, girl surfers. I like action sport.
Okay. Yeah, I'm real curious on how like getting into production side of things, man. All the work that goes into it, man. I when I started doing this podcast and interviewing the artists and all that stuff, I was not aware of all the work that goes into it. So I've learned a lot in the past 6 months going to these shows that I go to, trying to talk to these artists and networking and stuff. So eventually, I'd like to get me some better camera equipment, get me a camera. Period. I do everything on my phone now. So I'm just
I
curious,
mean,
like
technically
if you,
nowadays with like the new iPhones, man, you pretty much got the quality. Like we
yeah,
grew up on old like 3 CCD kind of quality, and that was top notch back then. And what you got now is like 4K. It tops pixelation compared to these old cameras. I'd say it's more of
yeah,
a nostalgic vintage thing when it comes to these cameras now.
yeah,
It's just like favoritism, I guess, in a way, over their imagery and, you know, what the shots kind of look like, how it produces, how
yeah,
it sounds. Like with skateboarding, there was a difference between a Canon GL2 and a VX 1000. Like the 1000 had more of a crisper sound compared to the
yeah.
GL was more of a natural sound. So there was like little
Okay.
things, but with phones nowadays, I guess you find something that does it all basically.
Yeah, I've seen like several music videos from these artists, man, and you thinking the quality of it. You think, wow, they must have a really expensive camera to film that and get them shots and stuff. And then you come and talk to them behind the scenes. They're like, nah, man, I use my iPhone. I'm like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's that's wild. the quality of the phones, yeah, it's getting crazy, man. But I use I've got a Samsung, no, not a Samsung. I got a Motorola, a Moto G5 Power. 5G is what I got, and I think I get some. I mean, my videos are not like very top notch, but some of the stuff that I get, it's pretty good, man. To be a
Yeah,
phone from Walmart.
dude, technology's
Yeah,
come a long way.
yeah, yeah. But
I
and
mean, when I
that's
started
another
out, it
thing.
was on a high eight camera, and I mean that's on a tape reel, and it was super. It was meant for the box TVs, pretty much.
Yeah,
You know, so I've seen
yeah,
that increase and get the quality is like gotten amazing for sure.
yeah. So with the technology, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. So with the moon thing, man, in it was it 61 or 62, they supposedly put somebody on the moon, but we didn't have no cell phones back then. That now we got cell phones and all this technology, and before they went on this last mission or whatever, they were saying, "Oh, we lost the technology, we can't do it no more." So this just the audacity of the fact that they try to put that out in the open, like, and then the guy was doing the what is it, the press meeting and so, well, we're about to put people in lower Earth orbit in the first time in history. He come out and said it on live TV. So there's no denying it now that we did not go to the moon, man. I just don't believe that shit. You can't make me believe it. There's no way. There's no way, man. So like a lot of people still believe it, but I just don't see how. But uh, I kind of lost my train of thought. So the country rap genre, man. You said you've been looking into it and been curious about it and stuff. So what are your thoughts and
Well,
opinions of it?
so like I don't know, I kind of heard it back in the day. You know, we'd ride around and bump whatever new music, and you know, so I was into it. I'm a country boy
Yeah,
too. You know, I love hunting and fishing and doing all
right
that
on.
kind of stuff. You know, going out mudding. And when I was young and buck, we'd always go to a place called Mudfest.
Okay,
It's out there, like just kind of in the center of Florida, and
right.
also Plant Bamboo. So they had like a lot of festivals and stuff growing up, and you'd hear all like the bands, you know, the country bands, whatnot. We'd be out there and partying. um,
Right.
so yeah, I mean, I grew up around it. You know, my dad was a big hunter and fisher, so he uh, he had a lot of buddies that were country boys. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think it grabbed my attention again through all the controversy kind of deal with
Right.
what's been going on with it. I kind of went back
Yeah.
into it a little bit, like, hey, you know, open up the door to this. And it's rough. You
So would
guys
you?
got it. Like, it's almost like it's starting over like the whole like picking sides deal. And I
Yeah.
don't like picking sides, dude. I'm so over picking sides, you know.
Me neither. I don't
I
like it
get
neither,
I get
bro.
it, you know, they're trying to get, you know, some type of audience and whatnot and, you know, gain followers, but there's a fine line.
Yeah.
And, you know, I
So
just don't want to see it go bad.
would you say that's what is the controversy and like the drama type thing? Is that what kind of built up for
It
you to be
kind of pulled
curious
me in
about
a
it
little
again?
bit.
Okay.
Well, it kind of pulled me in a little bit, but it's like, you know, I'm never one to pick sides really. Like when it comes to politics, all that, I don't go for it. I'm
Yeah.
not like, hey, this person's better than this person, you know, or I'm better than this person. I don't really play that. I'm just
Because
like a
that's
solo independent looking in, and I do
yeah.
my own thing, you know.
Because that's been the going topic now, man. Is like I don't know if you know who Triple T is. He's like a big country
Hmm.
news outlet, and okay, so he done a live the other night, and that's what his topics were. He was like asking. everybody that was watching, do you think the drama is helping the genre, or do you think it's hurting the genre? Do you think the OG country rap artists help the up and
I think
coming
it's a
rap
mix of
artists?
both.
Yeah, yeah, and
I really do. I mean, it did pull me in, but then it's like I hate seeing it. You know what I mean? But it's kind of interesting to. It's almost like you open up a book and people are going to read the chapters and figure out the end story, but you're getting it from
yeah,
multiple opinions. You know, so at the end,
okay,
it's
right,
your own personal gathering of what you collect from it. You know.
yeah, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with reporting on the events that go on, but like, uh, I have nothing against these people whatsoever that report on it, man. I think that the genre needs the news media outlets, but
Oh, for
when they
sure.
get stuck on a certain subject and it's the same thing every single day, every outlet
Like they
channel that you
beat you
see, they
with it.
talk. Yes, dude, it just gets like bro. And as soon as I like, okay, let's see what so and so's got on tonight, and you get on there, and you start watching, you're like, oh man, you scroll on by because it gets old, man. Like that's why I say
Yeah,
in every one of my videos, man. Like in a world full of hate, we have to hashtag help each other win because there's way too much negativity, man. We need positive things in this in not just country rap and independent period
yeah,
because the major
exactly.
record labels, they're looking down at these independent lanes like, what are y'all doing? Like this is garbage. But at the same time, the major labels, they take a lot of the ideas that the independent and country rap lanes doing. They steal it and run with it, but they turn around laughing at us. So it's like you said, man. I think it's a little bit of both, But
Well, I grew up around it. I've seen it. I've seen the backstage kind of presence. And in reality, dude, you're a performer. You're an actor. You're a lot of things, you know? You're, you know, you're a character
yeah,
basically is the way I look at it. And that comes with every artist, you know? You're your own artist. It's what you do with yourself that characterizes you who you are, you know?
yeah,
And I think people
you're
need
in the
to,
public eye.
yeah, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. I was just saying, you're in the public figure. You're in the eyes of the people, and I just think we need to set a better example, of
There's ways of handling
giving.
things, yes. And
Yeah,
there's some
yeah,
things that
big
should
time.
be on the internet, some things that shouldn't, you know? That's just my
Exactly,
personal belief.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, I don't think it's right when they start talking about family members and they bring family members and kids into it. That's I think that's crossing the line there, especially when they start dissing each other. But it's all fair in love and war when you make a diss track on somebody. It ain't nothing off limits. But when it comes to the everyday talking about what somebody did, this that, they want to bring everybody else into it. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it just turns into
But
a blowout
I
and a
think,
showdown. So,
yeah,
there's like we
but I
grew up
will say
back in the
this.
day just making
Go,
rhymes and goofing off with each other and things of that nature. But, when it gets serious like that, yeah, there's definitely fine lines when it comes to that. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know with like I don't want to start calling names, but you know who I'm talking about,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
mainstream guys.
But
It's
yeah,
separating and I can see it. Like it really is. And a lot of this stuff is like I think people get too much wrapped up into what this person's doing and this person's doing. And it's like in reality, you guys just
oh
need to
yeah.
be focusing on yourself, you know? And that's kind of like what my music
Right,
is
right,
about. Is
right.
I focus a lot about myself, my own thoughts, my own well doings, the stuff that's happened in the past. You know, there might be times I'm angry. I'm angry with this person or this person, but if you look at all my music, I don't call out names. I don't discriminate on anybody. I call out just a lot of the stuff that just kind of irritates me or gets to me, and that's kind of the point, like with the song The Government, or and it's just really like you gotta find stuff. Like once you start making a lot of music, it's hard to come up with concepts or topics or this, that, or the other. So you're looking for something, and that's why it's easy to stir beef and things of that nature, because it's quick to jump on somebody. The hard part
Oh
is
yeah,
like trying to actually like dive into
definitely.
other things that aren't into that, because the way I look at music is you have
Yeah,
people that are going to like this, or they're going to hate this and this. But if you make something that's kind of like your own, people will find it. Either they like it or they like it. They don't. But I mean, I make a lot of different stuff, dude. Like that one song you probably heard or whatever. There's 99 different ones. I make a lot of the beats when it comes to this stuff too. So my beat patterns always change up. So a lot of the times I feel like I'm writing or like just coming up with it with the music that I'm making. You know, like if I have this kind of sound, I'm gonna try to shoot for that. Or if it's this, I'm shooting for that. But a lot of my music just comes off of just myself, who I am as a person, what I've been through, the experiences, that kind of ordeal. I think I lost you, bud. You there, J-DAWG? No, I guess we lost him. Hey, shout outs to J-DAWG. Put me on too.
hey, you there?
Oh, he's coming back.
You there? Yeah, because of storms and shit. I was afraid this was gonna happen.
I can't hear you, buddy.
Can you can't hear me? Oh man, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Yeah, we're having audio issues. You guys have any questions, man? Leave it in the comments. Be happy to answer them. Wait for him to get back here.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Nah, I can't hear you.
Hey, I'll call you. I'll call you.
You call me? Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. This might be it, I guess. I don't know. He's gonna hit me back or something. I don't want to cut the live on him if he can get it. He's gonna try one more time. I see you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Nothing? Damn.
I'll try to
Hey, I'm gonna shut
disconnect
it
and
down,
see if
dude.
it will come back for me. I don't know. Ask the audience. Are they hearing it, or I'll try to
Do
cut
y'all hear
out
me,
and come
guys?
back in. Send me another link.
Oh my goodness. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Chat, help me out. Can y'all hear me?
Uh, I can hear you.
You there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Cool, I can hear you. We're back.
Okay, good. Okay.
A little
Yeah, man.
technical.
I'm probably I hate that this happened, man. Yeah, I hate that this happening, man. I'm probably gonna end it here in a minute, man, and we can reschedule for another day because there's more clouds coming in. I hate when this happens, bro. It messes everything up.
Yeah, you can see the video quality of your camera too, to kind of take a shock from it.
Yes. Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on for a little bit of time that you did, man. We can reschedule for a clearer day.
Oh, I mean, I hear you now. If you want to keep trying to ride till it crashes
Okay.
out again. But I don't want to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
too
We
much
can keep
into
it
my,
going.
my music depth and all that. If you want to listen, you can check it out. D6, that's my rap
Oh
name.
yeah, yeah,
Go on YouTube, all
yeah.
platforms. I have merch. I don't know if you can see, but these are my clothing line. I got a clothing
Okay.
line.
All right.
Naturally, my brother, we do the
Yeah,
clothes, different
yeah.
different colorways. You can go on Bandcamp to find that. D6 3x's.bandcamp.com/merch. I'm gonna get your address too at the end of this, man. I'll
Yeah.
send you some merch your way. Want to hook you up?
Okay. I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it. T X E XX on YouTube. It's pretty dope
Three
music, man.
X's,
I have to check that out, man. I oh 3X's, 3X's. My bad.
3X's.
But
Yeah, it's crazy
I
because
make
it
music too,
started.
man. The song.
Oh, now go ahead, bro.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
I feel like I've been cutting you off a lot.
I'm, oh, you say the song that I started with. That's the latest beat that I just made. My cousin sent me the guitar track, and I laid the beat in with it. So that's the kind of that's. I make different kind of sounding beats, but I think that's the best one I made for. I think, uh, yeah, I play drums. I play guitar. I can write too. I got a pretty good game with lyrics. I just haven't had. I got something that I should say, but everybody do is you find the right engineer, they can make you $1 million. And
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to learn how to mix and master. Like the effects and the tweaking on it and stuff. I haven't really learned all that yet. But like as far as the beat goes,
If you need
I
some
can make
sauce,
badass
I'll
beats,
hand you
bro.
what I know. I mean, I'm a self-taught engineer when it comes to this. Like, like we're in the studio, man. You know. So there's a bunch of keyboards, bunch of different things here that make sound. I got tons of guitars and bass on the wall. Oh, we dropped again, man. Yeah, I think this live might have to postpone to another time. We keep losing connection. Let's see if we'll come back. If any questions, man, feel free to ask in the comments. Let's see if I'll come back. I think that storm is just killing his connection. And if not, wouldn't mind. Probably go get some dinner pretty soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it. Sorry guys. Thanks everyone for stopping in, checking me out. Um check out J-DAWG's channel. Make sure you hit the like button, throw them hearts, and yeah, we'll make another one, I guess. I'm out. Hate to do this, J-DAWG, but we'll call it later.
All right, I'm back, y'all, but I'm going to shut it down because I'm having too many technical difficulties out of it, man. I appreciate y'all for coming by and hanging out with us. I will reschedule for him to come back up, man. He's when it comes to the music on the side, uh, he's got some interesting that he's done in his life, so I want to continue this and do it again. Um, but like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for coming by and hanging out. Y'all don't forget, Hold On Storms tomorrow. We got HM and HM tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We got Country Cody next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we got Mike Sons next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all know what time it is. In a world full of hate, we have to what? Hashtag help each other win because there's too much negativity out here in this lane, man. Too much negativity in this genre. Uh, Not just the genre and the niche that I'm in on the community of you on YouTube. We're almost to our goal of we're getting closer to 1,000 subs. We're I'm almost getting to the point where I'm going to get monetized. I need like 1,100 more watch hours, and y'all could help me with that if you would go to my channel on YouTube, click on the Doghouse Podcast playlist, and watch them. Man, there's like 41, 42, 43 of them now. Um, and watch that for me to help my watch hours get built up so I can get monetized. The reason I say that, it's not just for me to get income from it. It is, but it ain't. I want to take the income that I get from memberships and super chats and take that income and that revenue and put it into merch so I can make some merch for y'all. Because nothing would make my day more than to see my supporters and my audience walk around with my merch on. That would make my day. Number two, hashtag stay strapped, keep protection for you and your family at all times because we live in a crazy ass world. Last but not least, hashtag count your blessings because tomorrow is never promised. And as always, what do? We tell a friend to tell a friend to tell all their long lost relatives, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, mamas, daddies, grandmas, grandpas, cousins, and pets and farm animals too to come to at J-DAWG 420 Life Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm going to attempt to play a song. When that song ends, the stream will end. The six, man, I appreciate you coming up. We can reschedule, brother. I appreciate your time. Uh, we're going to reschedule, though. I want to continue this interview, man. It was going very well until the storm started messing up. There's just more clouds rolling in, and it's going to continue doing it, so I decided to shut it down. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to support the channel so we can grow. I got a lot of good things coming, man. You know, I just had to take a little break from things, but now I'm back in shot and I'm not stopping. I'm going to try to make it to the Backwoods Music Festival on the 22nd, which is next weekend. And I'm going to get some good content from that. Haystack's going to be there. Lost Ghost is going to be there. Bunch of people's going to be there. And I'm going to try to get connected in with Ghost. Lost Ghost, he said he wants me to bring a table up there and set up and do a lot of interviews. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for the other ones that I got coming tomorrow and next week. I'm going to play a song. When that song ends, the stream will end. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all.